Okay. Um, Hi everyone. So I am coming to you from my phone in the lodge here up in Tahoe, taking the day off to spend it with my good friend Steve and another friend. It's his birthday, and yeah, just time to unplug and play. And I've been thinking all day long as I've been seeing how this particular activity really has no there's no there's no external benefit to it, right? So in psych terms, we would refer to this as an autotelic activity, meaning it's done for its own sake, its own enjoyment. The enjoyment or the value in it is intrinsic to the actual behavior. And um yeah, just great opportunity to pause and ask the question, how often do we do that? How many of the things that we do throughout the day are a means to get to some other end, right? So oh, I feel a sense of dis-ease. So I'm going to sit quietly and see if I can, meditate or breathe to calm myself down. Or I'm feeling stress, around whatever it might be, finances. So I'm going to, apply myself and put in an extra hour of work. So much of our life is transactional in that way, where we're doing this one thing in order to get something else. And I think that can be, I mean, it's just the reality of how life is. But when it comes to our mental health and certainly our spiritual growth, I think it can be a trap. And these sessions here that we do together, I think can end up being that, right? So we don't feel good. Come to the clinic, we're getting treatments, or we're wanting to kind of get out of a place of dis-ease. And so we're hoping that by doing these sessions, will help us do that. And of course, that's part of the intention here. But today, I'd like to invite us to connect with the part of us that enjoys doing this or finds the value in doing it just for its own sake, right? Not because it's connected to, oh, this will help me feel better, or this will help me fill in the blank. It's just noticing how right here, right now, connecting with the present moment is its own reward. So I hope that makes sense. Um, yeah, so let's go ahead and start by closing our eyes. Let's take a couple deliberate, slow breaths together. So in through the nose, through the mouth, and on the exhale, see if you can just sort of melt into the seat or wherever you find yourself. Just kind of assuming the posture. Another inhale through the nose, exhale, just settling even further and deeper into our seat, letting go, just letting the body breathe on its own. And yes, we are here today because we are wanting to deliberately practice engaging certain parts of our brain and nervous system that help us feel better. I don't think there's anything wrong with that aspiration or that goal. Let's see today if we can sort of let go of that and simply notice any pleasure or joyfulness that's just there, right here, right now. Feeling into the belly, into the chest, into our core. Let's see if we can notice some softness, and yet also a firm groundedness in the core of our being. I can hear voices around me, kids playing, people walking. So just noticing what's in your field of vision and maybe finding some joy and appreciation simply for magic that is being able to hear sounds and voices. And paradoxically, I think this is one of these like Zen koans, which is unless we strive, unless we glom onto doing things because we want certain outcomes, the better the outcome ends up being for us. So there's this interesting tension between setting goals and intentions and showing up at noon every day, doing these practices because we obviously want to get better at something. And when we're doing the practices, simply dropping in and appreciating the goodness that is there in the present moment and not something that's waiting for us later somewhere. Sometimes it's hard to connect with it or to sustain that experience, and that's okay. Just continue leaning into or noticing the maybe some pleasure and satisfaction in trying again. Just the sensation of leaning back into simply noticing and appreciating, finding joy in the doing itself. Trusting that consistency of these practices will, over the long run, help. Seeing if we can let go of that striving, just noticing we're here in the present moment, seeing whatever glimmer of equanimity or positivity can be found right here, right now. Taking stock of how the body feels, just a cursory body scan. Just appreciating what's there. In my case, I've been working a lot and my body feels tired. Just appreciating the experience of having a body that feels tired, being able to notice it, being able to nurture it, take care of it. Finding the joy and the curiosity about how does your body feel right now? What does your body need? Taking a deep inhale through the nose into the lungs and the belly. Slow exhale starting with the belly and the lungs, pushing the air all the way out. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another deep inhale through the nose. And slow exhale through the mouth. So the belly, the chest, shoulders, the neck, throat. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do one more. Out, letting go. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your eyes, come on back from the session. Okay, I hope that's inspiration to either, and here's again one of these paradoxes is like, see if you can identify something that you love doing just for its own sake, be it sitting on the couch, petting your pet, going for a walk, preparing a meal, reading a book, whatever it might be, and then see if you can spend a few minutes really being conscious of, oh, this is what it's like to just do this activity. Not adding value to the GDP. I'm not saving lives. I'm literally just doing it for its own sake. And just in time, I got a cohort of kids. So appreciate you guys, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.